Welcome back, I'm Jack, and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts playthrough. When we left off, we were about to take on the Hercules Cup, but before we do that, I just thought maybe I should actually double check everybody's at their peak performance. Might as well give Goofy cheer. You can't use it in the Colosseum, but, you know, better that than nothing, right? I've got lots of items. Yeah, we're stocked up and good to go. And I think I saved the game. It doesn't matter if I didn't. It's the Colosseum, nobody dies. And yet, Hades still wants to kill us in this thing for some reason. Let him try, let him try. Righto. Now how are we going to get through this? Same way we did before. With a montage. Okay, time for the final round against Hercules. Might as well just not montage this because... yeah, this is kind of a story event. Practically a boss fight. It's just me and Hercules, mano a mano, one-on-one. Now I'm gonna be honest, I used up all my items fighting Cloud. That guy is impossible. Hercules, by contrast, much easier. Because he poses, he's a show-off. Which means you can chuck barrels at him, which gets rid of his indestructible shield, and land combos. And he's pretty, oof. He's pretty weak against combos. Oh boy. Look at him. He taunts you with, hey, give up yet, like he's expecting you to give up. When he hasn't even hit me. Except for that one time. Won't happen again though. Oh boy, this attack is kind of annoying. Gliding helps. Or... yeah. He's stunned. Here's my opening. Oh dear. Dodge rolling I think is the best way to go here. Just in a triangle. Oh boy, he is a tough cookie. You gotta stay away from him after you land a combo because there's every chance he's gonna do a big area of effect attack. But just move in, take openings when they appear, and make sure to keep yourself from being too stationary. He doesn't even take long to pose and leave himself open. I've really got to stop attacking him when he's only just been... Oh no. He really jumps around the place, doesn't he? Hercules' lifelong ambition before he realised that he was the son of Zeus was to become a bunny rabbit. And who can blame him for such an adorable ambition such as that? Guarding also works really, just any use of the square button to counter this particular attack where he uses his sword. It's funny that him using his god powers, as powerful as they are, they're not as difficult to avoid or deal with as him pulling out a sword and swinging it. Try it, mate. Try it. Alright, we win. He's gone down. Gets a lot of experience points for it. I'll admit, with only like one magic, I was a little bit nervous about the health, you know? Could have run out pretty easily.
We're the champs!
Really can't wait until I get second chance. But we did it! Fellas. That is the Olympus Coliseum. All three of these tournaments done until the Hades Cup. And now we get this.
And I didn't even hold back!
Did you really, though? Did you really?
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
If we stick together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance.
Except you fought Hercules one-on-one.
These guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Finn?
Hercules just sort of throws that back in his
The
face.
three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
Ah, great wee moment. That's the last cutscene. Well, last character cutscene. Because now we learn Yellow Trinity. And if we use it here, to finally move this pedestal, we get this. We can team up to push objects. And the keyhole. The heart of the world was underneath that thing the whole time. It was just sitting there, in the floor of this room, under a rock. A big square rock. It's just silly. It's kind of cool how the keyblade doesn't need to necessarily point straight at the thing to seal keyholes, you know? It can do so kind of by itself. Well, that's this world dealt with and saved. You're welcome, Phil. And the Hercules Cup dealt with. Let me tell you, that cloud is a nightmare. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Gotta just stock up on a lot of stuff here. Alright, I think that's us stocked up and ready to go, so let's head off into the worlds. Literally, let's go from world to world and get all the things that we don't have. Because there's yellow trinities to get, a couple of green trinities probably, maybe some red somewhere, I don't know. Definitely lots of treasures that were out of reach are now within reach because we can glide now. I know there's one somewhere in here. Don't need to go back to Atlantica, thankfully enough. And I'm not sure if I should even bother going back to Monstro. I'm pretty sure we have everything there anyway. And if there isn't anything, like, it's just kind of a pain just trying to get to that world. Thanks, Monstro, for nothing. Oh, hey, there's Zero. Wait, where did he go? I guess he wasn't there. Yeah, he's not there. And yeah, this whole process is going to be time consuming and long, so I'm going to montage that as well. Here we go. Okay, so now that we've done all those montages, we're going to move on with the story. Now you may have noticed that we are at the main menu, and there is a reason for that. I kind of jumped the gun a bit and got Sid to install the navigation gummy, which is the next thing and the next cutscene in the game, but I wasn't recording, and I totally slipped my mind, and I saved over it, so I can't go back, so I'm just gonna go to the theatre mode. We're gonna use theatre mode, and we'll watch the cutscene that we missed. I'm sure it'll be in here somewhere. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix has a theatre mode on the PS4, provided you download the DLC. It lets you do it, and it lets you watch any of the cutscenes in the game, but you kind of have to watch it world by world, so I'm really hoping that selecting this will work. Oh no, wait, hang on. Aha! Perfect! Oh, you can see them. Okay, let's just watch this one then. Because this is the one cutscene that we missed, so I'm gonna watch it now so I can properly react to it.
Just remember what Donald said to
You can see Geppetto's house in the background.
No frowning, no sad faces.
How can you be so cheerful? There's still no sign of your king. Aren't you worried?
The king told us to go out and find the key bearer, and we found you. So as long as we stick together, it'll all work out okay.
Goofy is such great
you
moral
just gotta
support.
believe in yourself, that's all.
Case in point.
Just believe.
I believe in you.
So this is quite a cool scene for a number of reasons. And I can get into them after we've actually seen it. So, yeah. For context, in case anyone doesn't really know what's going on, we went to go see Sid to install the gummy ship thing. He went to go install it and left the three of us by ourselves. And now we're having this conversation, where Sora's actually kind of gloomy. Sora's actually kind of sad because things aren't going so well. Alright, story time. I'm going to flip and read this out. Long ago, people lived in peace, bathed in the warmth of light. Everyone loved the light. Then people began to fight over it. They wanted to keep it for themselves. And darkness was born in their hearts. The darkness spread, swallowing the light in many people's hearts. It covered everything, and the world disappeared. But small fragments of light survived in the hearts of children. With these fragments of light, children rebuilt the lost world. It's the world we live in now. But the true light sleeps deep within the darkness. That's why the worlds are still scattered, divided from each other. But someday, a door to the innermost darkness will open, and the true light will return. So listen, child, even in the deepest darkness, there will always be a light to guide you. Believe in the light, and the darkness will never defeat you. Your heart will shine with its power and push the darkness away. Do you understand, Kairi? Kairi? So that's quite interesting, actually. The subtitles in that scene don't play out, like they're animated in a different way in the actual cutscene, as opposed to in theatre mode here. And they're out of sync.
What's the matter?
It's not timed right.
Nothing.
Made it quite frustrating to read, to be honest.
Kairi? Did you call
But
me?
yeah, we had a vision. Sora had a vision of Kairi. Alright, no more spoilers, let's go. So sorry about that. I am really sorry about, messing up that cutscene, but we will resolve it in the next part, when we continue on to the next world, which is what happens, of course, after Sid gives you that gummy ship thing, so... Yeah, it's a pretty good cutscene, all things considered, even though there's, like, no dialogue, you have to read everything. Would have been nice to get a little bit of voice acting done for that, but not this game, later game. But yeah, great story, and ends up becoming very relevant, like, 4 games later, in a number of ways, and now is even more relevant, actually, considering Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, I actually got a message from someone, on me messages, I won't go find it, but, yeah, someone was, just pointing out how wild it is that Nomura basically had the Keyblade War in mind since Kingdom Hearts 1. I mean, obviously not all the details that we have today, but he had a plan, you know? He had a big idea on how the series lore was going to work, and we saw a massive glimpse of that in Kingdom Hearts 1, and now it's actually getting a lot more development. Some of it good, some of it bad, as I've said before. I'm not a fan of Unchained Key, but you know what? That's cool, that's fine, that's whatever. Point is, that's a really cool part of the story. Big, interesting bit of lore that just sort of gives us a lot of backstory in the form of a fairy tale, which, you know, is probably missing out on a lot of details, but, you know, it's cool, it works. It kind of introduces the idea of where all the scattered worlds come from, and also sets up the Kingdom Hearts, you know, this big door to darkness, and a big light, a true light in the midst of it all. Like, it's really cool. It's just really nice stuff as well. I'm sure there's some good metaphorical stuff, but I'll spare you that because, you know, I'm a menu, and we should just leave it for now. So, yeah, until the next part when I'm actually doing stuff again in the story, I'll see you then. Thank you for watching and for being patient with me. I'm Jack, and I'll be back. This video was fun to make.